busua ya to akasemo no so a na kire se Ghana fo no mu a bi de nsem bi ebeto abonten a omo ka omo echemu se omo titi no omo nante edi efri eye bolegatanga edi aba bepiem ewo ye kumase na we di echen wakaton na nyina ne senti no omo se ebera na omo beto Ghana konkron aba no ade ye mampani ni NDC fo ba omo aso ye so ede beto omo ni mu kire omo se omo pe enkofo amama akoto aba ede amawom na so mutimi koto aba na omo wo ye sika hwehwedie bia omo de ma ankra bia obeto ade ama eye NDC fo na omo je etu mu na omo fo eye pass ede kopiem ewo bolegatanga ho no mo ko register so omo beto aba no ewo ho omo to aba na wie obi ato ama NDC fo na sisia no omo ekiremu a basa omo de baaye no enye sa basa na de omo esan ba biem basa no omo tene kankra biem to omo de mu nantie ede to so ede baaye sika so aye san so kase ede bomo omo so enye de omo sa etimi ekaye
of Professor Mills, I'm a law lecturer and a professor in law, and as an academic. Mills brought a new face to the NDC. And my academia for no beginning to have a second look at the NDC. Obekaya, there was a time when they started even losing cases during Professor Mills. One of it was a Yana murder trial and all that. A pushy their national chairman, the late Kwabneje, to say there are so many ways of killing a cat. It shook the judiciary because of Abakosem. Because 3 high court judges were murdered cold blood in the middle of the night. Nyankopon na yomadom since you toy. And their remains would never have been found. Until you've had a party and this antecedent. Some renona these Erukasem calls were 2 judges. Fast forward the comment of Dr. Kwabineje, there are so many ways of killing a cat. See, they're moving on gradually as a nation. See, you break away from Sanyamin. So, President Mahama, you get an overwhelming endorsement at the polls. I was surprised when initially people were even talking about Mahama going for a 3rd term. You know that
conversation also came up, yeah.
And even this constitutional review report, constitutional review committee or commission, people thought that it was a veiled attempt to smuggle in that day.
Exactly.
I would have been surprised because he was elected under a constitution. And the constitution had provided that he was going to serve for another term. That's the 4 years. And law saying take retrospective. What person running there, it looks forward. But we all believe that, and then the name fair non tunche. The President Mahama now says, so no, he won't be on the ballot. Constitutionally, he wasn't going to be on the ballot. But you can have adventurers. They can pump it into your head. Look, power can trick you, President Kufuor. You may even look invincible when you have power, but power is so transient. When it leaves you, but we have been in power before, and to me, we also be equal to me. None of not be intoxicated by the sound of his own voice, and begins to feel like a king. You're him swabber by a 2 politicians swabber. Once upon a time, MPP had 1 million votes in our basket. The same Ghana for no NDC and Tutia, a mine overwhelming majority. Yenke Bishim, Yeni Binfimu. Yenkofa Somalia for Egyptians, any Moroccans, any Malians, Semigum. The same Ghanaians went to the polls. Down the line again, NPP and him, SR Tutia NDC overwhelming majority of almost 1.7. It shows that the voter is complicated. And clearly, President Mahama's overwhelming majority in Parliament, the goodwill you have at the polls, what will achieve justice? And also yet another arm of a government. Too injurious to your government. So you sue Mama examples. Say even in police, one for be urban sabotage. Police need person a bit more attack the whole they cross 1 yellow. This is not an appointee of the executive. This is the head of another arm. There are 3 arms of government: the legislature, the executive, and the judiciary. Interestingly, the head of the judiciary swears in the heads of both the legislature and the executive. And again, as a government, when I appointed the attorney general, when I appointed even justices to the court, and the law is in the bosom of the judge. It's not a year too much for the Mahama administration to deal with, and we don't have to be friends to work together. But we have to be clear. We don't have to be friends to work together. We only have to have the respect between us to work together. Professor Mills Bayana, he worked with Georgina Wood. There were times that some decisions from the court, but working with Georgina Wood. President Kufuor Beto, your friend is saying, a CJ who was there from Rawlins's time, and Edina escaping me, but I can't get it. He worked with a person. Beto, in fact, DFana was speaker.
Yeah.
But Oyanejuma Kama, Ediko Ye, I'll be an antitano. Into a saya ministry NDC chato, and its implications is that this is the first time under our democracy. A sitting chief justice has been removed.
That's only through a
under
petition.
the fourth Republican rule.
Yes.
What can I say through a petition? I'm saying, no, yeah, but the threshold. Come on. Say, Nipano, what is due here as entitlement and the conditions of service. So you are saying that the chief justice traveled with the husband and the child, and that is a higher threshold to remove a sitting chief justice. Because they may prefer to find on you a bit easy. Likewise, me. Now you know the danger. If we don't take care and protect our democracy, you start seeing some decisions coming through the court. Because the judiciary now either they will be in a panic mode or they will be forced to toe the line of the executive. Into justice now, court, which is the last pillar of your redress, yes, patapatio to create the man error. And ubichin timon san or foul who they so trample upon her. The only place that you seek redress is the law court. Police nature, at the end of the day, if the case is strong enough, it must end in the law court.
But I mean, my minister says, who looks at that to say it's a threshold soon and a threshold soon? The article that you know with the 416, yes,
they brought petitions. One of the petition, the company was saying NGO na Nipani Kote didn't exist at the Registrar General. It didn't. But the sitting chief justice is forced to come answer to things that doesn't even exist in terms of, and in law, no, fraud vitiates everything. If could you pray Kundankwa Bekachem, so he's a broadcast journalist with Kesben TV, say